You ready for some more beef? Oh, I got a great one today. Number 48 on the Whitlock media beef list, Alex Flanagan. You guys remember Alex Flanagan? Nice, attractive, blonde lady that was a sideline reporter for NFL games for a long time. Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity beefer. People don't like that. You're supposed to, treat women with kid gloves or whatever. But if you step into this media space, you might get swung on by me. I just don't quit. I just don't care. Man, woman, you step in this kitchen and it's hot. You put your finger on the stove, you may get burned. So Alex Flanagan, I believe this is in 2011. She's a sideline reporter covering the Saints Seahawks playoff game. And Marshawn Lynch has an incredible performance and an incredible run. I think they called the run Beastquake. I was calling it at the time hit and run because it was this incredible run where he's knocking over, and the whole Seattle team ran downfield and blocked for him, the entire team. It's one of the most incredible runs for Marshawn Lynch, but it really spoke more to look at this team and how together they are, and this entire offensive unit, quarterback, everybody played a role in helping him pull off this incredible run. Alex Flanagan gets into the post-game interviews on the field, and she doesn't ask anybody about the Beastquake, one of the greatest runs in playoff history, one of the greatest runs in Marshawn Lynch's career, one of the great runs in NFL history. She doesn't really ask about it. She doesn't ask the important element about what it says about all his teammates and how they did it. And so I want to play you the question that triggered me and made me put out some tweets criticizing Alex Flanagan. Here's her post-game interview.
Did you expect to win?
I think we all thought, we respect the heck out of the Saints, but I think we felt something special, all week and today, and, we'll see. It's a good start for us.
Quickly rank, how big of an upset is this?
Oh, I don't know. It's a big game against a great opponent. Drew played awesome tonight. They got a great team. It was fun.
All right, Tom, back to you.
Asking a football player, a professional football player, hey, did you expect to win? Do you know any athletes that are out there competing that don't expect to win? So she triggered me. I love football. I like to critique the media. So I went to Twitter and was like, what is she doing? I think I tweeted out something about someone needs to fire her producer. It's the producer's job to tell her what to ask. This is crazy. Why didn't, she's sideline Barbie. She looks good. She's done her job. Someone was just supposed to tell her what actually happened in the game. And so she ended up professionally responding. I'll give her credit initially. She tweeted out, I invite Whitlock Jason on the sidelines with me for a game so he can suggest questions. At least have coffee with me, Jay, so you know me before you rip me. Here's the problem, and I apologize for this. I never saw that tweet until later, much later. I never saw her tweet, and so I apologize for that. And because I would have taken her up on the offer. I love to help reporters and other journalists, but man, it was a bad line of questioning. She reached out in a professional way. I'll give her credit for that. It's really an admittance. She knows that she blew the interview, and she just asked some silly standard questions. Kind of like how Lisa Salters always, every sideline interview is, in the first quarter, you scored 5 points, and in the second quarter, you scored 10 points. What changed? the whole what changed for it. But anyway, why am I dragging Lisa Salters into this when I'm talking about Alex Flanagan? See, this is how I get myself in trouble. This is why I have so many beefs. But anyway, like 10 years later, Alex Flanagan hasn't forgotten my criticism of her. And so I start criticizing either Maria Taylor or Katie Nolan. And 10 years later, in 2020, Alex Flanagan fires off this tweet or column. She ended up writing a column about me. 10 years ago, Jason Whitlock tried to discredit my career, attacking my gender and appearance. When I saw him do it again to Maria Taylor and Katie Nolan this week, I decided to speak up. And then she writes this long-winded column. Alex, this is why I call it beef now, because now she's lying. I didn't attack her gender. I actually love her gender. I didn't attack her appearance. I love her appearance. I think I ended up telling her that, like, what do you mean, Alex? I'm calling you sideline Barbie. I think you're attractive. Young woman in her 40s, looks that good. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. And I'm certainly not attacking your gender. I'm just calling out facts. So now we have real beef. And everybody knows, anybody that knows me knows I'm very reluctant to beef with attractive women. But from time to time it happens. It does happen. I spent many years, I always found Sarah Palin attractive. But I had to beef with her. I didn't like her vice presidential run with John McCain. I didn't like Sarah Palin when she came on the scene. And so, you know, I used to call people Palinites and attack Sarah Palin. It was very difficult for me. I don't like beefing with attractive women. It's not a good look. Even today. And you know, I wouldn't, this next person I'm about to list, I wouldn't put her on Alex Flanagan's level or Sarah Palin's level, but Nikki Haley, what is she, like 50? She ain't bad. I've had to beef with her because she's so stupid. And it's just not my thing to beef with attractive women. But it happens from time to time because they put these women in these media spots, and some of these women start raising their hand. They want to be president. They want to be vice president. It's going to make me beef. I get very beefy. So, Alex, I'd love if the offer is still there for drinks or to have lunch or whatever. I'd love to squash this beef. I mean, you're number 48 on my list. I'd love to get you out of the top 50. And Alex, I'm sure Alex is happily married or whatever, so I'm not trying to be flirtatious, but attractive woman wants to go to lunch. That's why I regret so much missing that first tweet you sent out. But anyway, that's my beef with Alex Flanagan. I can't say I'm particularly proud of this beef, but it is what it is. That's Alex Flanagan, number 48.